How to spend money wisely. There are a plethora of methods to spend money sensibly. You can be clever about how much you give away, and you can also be smart about what you buy and where you go when you do so. When you accomplish all of these things, you will not only save a lot of money, but you will also have a better life. The first thing to realize is that we all require financial support to live. Whether we like it or not, it is a part of our existence. Knowing how to spend your money and earnings, on the other hand, is still a work in progress. What are some ways to spend your money wisely? It is recommended to spend only what you require and set aside a portion of your budget for enjoyment items such as food and entertainment. You will be able to save more money over time if you use this strategy. Furthermore, while budgeting your money, avoid assigning too much to a single item that may not be worthwhile in the long run. You will be able to save more money in the long term if you understand how and when to spend money properly. Number 1. Know how much you have to spend. First of all, when it comes to how to spend money wisely, knowing how much you have to spend is the most important detail here. There are many things that people could buy with $100 or more, but then there are also things that only costs $5. That's just one detail that needs to be understood before you start spending money. Number 2. Spend your money on things that will benefit you in the long term. The next thing that you can do is to make sure that you buy things that are worth your money. You should only spend on the things that benefit you or help you to earn more. Sometimes people end up buying stuff for several $100s, but then never use these items again. These items would have been bought for much cheaper, but if the person spent $200 on them, then that's just a huge loss of money. Number 3. Spend your money on necessities first. The next thing to think about is what you're buying. Sometimes people spend their money on things that they think will bring them happiness in life. But instead, all it does is drag them down and make them feel worse than before. That's why it is important to spend money wisely and be smart about what you buy and where. Be sure to always cover your basic needs first, then focus on savings accounts, and then you can start budgeting for entertainment and things that you wanted to have. Number 4. Spend money doing good deeds and for charity. You can also spend your money wisely on good deeds for others. Sometimes spending money on yourself becomes too easy. As a result, you start feeling miserable with life because you're just motivated by your own personal interests all the time. If you only take the time to think about others and what you can do for them, then you'll see that doing good deeds is a lot more rewarding than the other things. Number 5. Resist the urge to spend money on unnecessary goods and services. People should also make sure that they don't spend money on unnecessary things. Sometimes people get caught up in the moment and end up buying stuff they don't need. That's why money management is key, and it is important to always be prepared before going shopping because you might not know when an opportunity to buy this or that comes along. Number 6. Prioritize spending money on things you truly value. The last thing you can do is to know when and where to spend your money wisely. For example, you could go to the cinema with a friend or take her out for dinner afterward. But if these things aren't important in your life, then you should avoid them because they will eventually make you feel unhappy and dissatisfied with yourself. Try simpler and cheaper kinds of entertainment like online games or sports. If you're into sports, you might want to try out your luck and prediction skills on online sports betting. Nowadays, it is easy to find good sites offering fair deals and useful tips. You can go to the internet and search for the best betting companies and just start from there. As long as you do it responsibly, it might even save you some money, or even get some if you're lucky. Knowing how to spend money and when to do so is a valuable ability that everyone should acquire. You will have more time and energy for other things in life if you understand how to spend your money. You will not only save a lot of money this way, but you will also be able to enjoy yourself because there are so many wonderful options available. It's all about understanding your priorities and how much money you need to spend on the things that matter. By mastering this skill, you will be able to live a more enjoyable life because you know exactly what it is that makes you feel better. So why not take a step back and start rethinking how you can improve your budgeting skills and spend your money wisely?